we are in the thing. Wow. So I just reinstalled this on my computer. I have not tested the game to see if it even works, so that'll be fun. It should work. But this is a completely fresh save, no cheats, no nothing. I don't remember how to do anything. It's been like at least a year since the last time I played Kerbal Space Program. At least. Probably more, actually. Resume saved. Yeah, because this is like I said, I've played this before, but we're gonna start fresh here. So let's start new. Now, you may notice the title of the screen. We are starting the Kerbin Rudimentary Aeronautics program. It's a fun game. It is so worth getting. But we are the Kerbin Rudimentary Aeronautics program. So K.R.A.P. So I don't know if I could fit all that text in here, so we're just gonna have to short form it. There we go. And we're gonna go sandbox mode because I'm not even gonna try to get to anywhere successfully. Is this multiplayer? Not that I know of, but I know that there's a sequel coming out. That could have multiplayer. I don't know, though. But, like, multiplayer or not, this game is so much fun because it's so goofy. Oh, I could just be NASA straight up. It could also be the UK Space Agency. I could be whatever ESA is. Lorbs, that's a good flag. Kerbin, so that's Earth. It would be fun to play this together. Ooh! I think I know what flag I'm gonna use. So, these two stripes here, this may not look like anything too spectacular. It may just look like stripes here. But what's important about that is in airplanes, there's two things. They're called black boxes. One is the flight data recorder that records everything, like all of the inputs on the plane, what the autopilot's doing, all that. And then there's the voice recorder, which it records the pilot's yapping. So these are the black boxes. Contrary to the name, they're not black boxes. They are orange boxes with white stripes on them. So for my space agency, K.R.A.P Space Agency, I feel it's important that we use the black boxes, the black box as our flag. I feel like this is really gonna help. Difficulty options. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god, there's stuff in here I've never seen before. There's stuff in here I've never seen before. What the hell is this? Reverting flights, quick loading, missing cruise respawn? Respawn timer? Can I just turn this down to like a 0? Like 1 hour? That works. Auto hire crew members, indestructible facilities. No, we want the facilities to be able to explode. This is going to be very important. Foreshadowing. Stock vessels, Kerbal inventory loadout, comm network. This is interesting. So this is just stuff in the basic one, but I go to advanced to like enable Kerbal experience. Oh, that's like, oh, okay, that's just like actual leveling stuff. Okay. Do parts fail when passing their pressure limits? That could be funny. G-force limits, Kerbal G-force. We're not gonna worry about that. Resource transfer obeys crossfeed rules? Huh. This is interesting. This is interesting. I've never seen these things before. Well, we're just gonna, like, sit with basic because I don't even want to try and figure that out. Alright. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. I didn't add a period at the end of the save, did I? It's just... Ah, okay, well. Alright, this is Gene Kerman, Flight Director, and my guide for this quick introduction. This is the Space Center. Wow. Okay, so we're not concerned with any tutorial stuff, because why would we be? What we're concerned with is building and launching stuff. However, I want to keep Jebediah Kerman alive, because I love this guy. I can change their suit colors? I wish I knew this! Oh my god, okay, well... Yeah, okay. So, for context, when I played this on Xbox originally, I lost my original crew that had the orange suits, and I was so upset about it because I didn't think you could get those back. I thought it was just once you use the orange ones, that's it, they're gone. I am utterly thrilled that I won't lose them. However, Jebediah Kerman, I feel it's important that he remain immortal because we love the immortal Jebediah Kerman. Now we're just gonna hire everybody because, well, y'all ain't, we're not gonna worry about the mission success ratio here. So, there are two places we can build, the spaceplane hangar or the vehicle assembly building. Basically, do you want to construct horizontally or vertically? Also, we got to make sure we have the proper flag. There we go. Because if you zoom in here, there's my flag. Oh goodness, it's been a while since I've played this. I probably should have read the instructions right at the start. What is over here? What is that? Is that like a tombstone? I haven't even killed anybody yet. Oh well, that's probably fine. But this is our little start location. Interesting how there was some like, yeah, screen tearing. That little black dash across the screen, I don't know what that's about. That's interesting. But we're not gonna worry about it. Nothing to see here, nothing to be concerned with. What's more important is getting to space, because this is a space agency, not a, like, edge of the atmosphere agency or a mildly high up agency. We're going to space. Alright. Use right mouse button or the arrow keys. Yeah, well, we're not gonna worry one bit, Reno. Yeah, they'll be fine. And if not, well, we're just gonna not report that. We're gonna do as the Russians did during the space race and just not say anything. Alright, I got like something stuck in my thumb right now. What is this? Excuse you. Stuck in my thumb. Don't you love when that happens? Just random splinter. I don't even know what I could have gotten this on, genuinely. Hello? Almost got it. Almost got it. We're almost there. Alright, I got it. We're good. Am I building a Kerbal mincer? Okay, this is the kind of question that legally might stop Kerbals from applying to the program. So we're not gonna worry about it. Let's see, what do we have in here? The cost is not a problem because we're in sandbox mode. Switch editor, cargo, crew, actions, build, now. I don't know any of this. Oh, the solid rocket boosters are always good. Oh man. So, this is interesting. I have not played this in so long. I don't remember the controls for how to build. It's great. Alright, so I have to tell of my crimes. Yeah. Keep that in the small fine print. Yeah. See, the problem with doing fine print at the Kerbal Rudimentary Aeronautics program is that the fine print would form a block about that big and they might get tempted to read it, so we just don't include it at all. They don't need to know about it. Wait, did that just... I don't know if that's connecting or if those are staying as two separate solid fuel boosters. And it's very important that I know this because there's something I'm trying to do here. Okay. We're just gonna hope that it's doing the thing that it really shouldn't be doing, because if it's doing the wrong thing, then we're gonna have the right engine here. So, I'm going to build a very rudimentary version of what I intend to do. So this cannot fire first. This needs to fire last. There's variants too? Oh my god, I've missed so much. Okay, so we need this to be stage 1, and then this can be stage 2, and then this will be stage 3, and this will be stage 4. If I did this correctly, there's an extremely high chance that I did that backwards. We're not gonna worry about it. So, I have a plan here. You just gotta trust me. So, up next, we're gonna need a crew cabin. Now, this fits the body. It fits the body pretty well. However, this one is pretty funny. But we're not gonna do that one. We're just gonna do this one, just because it's nice and pointy, gets the job done. And now we just gotta add some wings on this, and we should be ready to test. So we're gonna go with, let's see, that's too big. That is much too big. We need a smaller delta wing. For a split second, I thought I grabbed the exact same wing and I was gonna be so mad. What about this? Okay, not terrible. What's this one look? I think this will be a good wing. So we're gonna need to turn on the circle symmetry so we can get more than one on here. 4 should be enough, I think. And we're gonna attach them about here, I think. I think that's good. So we're gonna just call this the needle, and hopefully I don't screw up the thing here. So this should go off first. I'm really hoping I did this right. And I'm not gonna look it up to check either. So we're just gonna hope. Alright. Oh, and we need to pick crew. Very important we pick somebody that's up to the job. I got a good feeling about Gleegus. Gleegus, you seem like a good pilot. Exactly! Exactly! Like, the fine print, we just hand you a big ol', like, a super gulp jug of fine print, and if you drink it, then you're allowed in the program. Alright. I'm really hoping I got the staging right on this, because there's an extremely high chance I didn't. It has been so long since the last time I played this. I also did not include a parachute for reasons that are about to become extremely obvious. I did not get the staging right. I got the staging very wrong somehow. Okay, so what is going first? I think this one started first, so we actually need a stage 4 to shift these all down by 1. Oh, but that doesn't work. Okay, I feel like I need to actually look up how to do the staging. Because I only need to know just, like, what activates first. Alright, so... Remain staging. Parallel staging. Asparagus staging? What? I opened the Kerbal Space Program Wikipedia. What is asparagus staging? I'm so confused. The little book icon in the VAB might help. Yeah, good point. Book. Oh, good God. Staging? Is there a search? Is there a search function in here? Because now I'm scared. Oh God. I need to like close some of these back up. There's a lot here. Instruction interface. Symmetry, plane interface? Oh my god. I feel like I need to look up where to even look up things in here. Map interface? Nope. Okay, there needs to be a search bar in here. Management? Staging stack was under construction interface. Oh, thank you. Staging. Staging stack. Here we go. Okay, I can drag a stage by its orange header in the stack. Empty stage. Add stage. Okay. This didn't clarify. Oh, wait a minute. I think I did do it backward. Because I'm noticing here they have, like, the parachute. You wouldn't want that to go off first. Okay, I think I definitely did this backward. So this one needs to be way the hell down here. And then this one needs to swap places with this one. And I need to add another stage. So this is the bottom one. And then we get this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another stage. I feel like there's probably an easier way to accomplish this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, this should work now. This should work. So this is just a small demonstration of something I built eons ago. And it was my most successful rocket somehow. Alright, Gleegus. This time we're gonna make it off the launch pad. I don't know how to steer, and we're not gonna worry about it. So we're going straight up. This is good. This is better than like 4 seconds ago. Now we activate the next rocket, and boom! It was very tactical. So as long as you activate them in sequence, you get more up. Granted, this only works if you have like a huge stack of solid fuel rockets, otherwise like you do tend to run out of fuel. But look at this. We are already almost out of the atmosphere on one rocket. Like, this is great. This is great. I don't think we're making it out of the atmosphere, but this is like a really good start. Ligas, you're doing great. I did not give you a parachute, so don't expect to come home. Exactly. We are going up. We're actually still going up somehow. I'm actually somewhat surprised that we haven't run out of fuel. Or not, well, we have run out of fuel. I'm meaning I'm surprised that we haven't run out of speed. So this, I'd say, was a very good first test. Ligas, you're not coming home. I really hope you didn't have any friends or family. Most of the Kerbals we hire, we do get off the street, which is good. This is intriguing. There, does this put me in orbit? Probably not. We are going straight up. I'm starting to think that this guy not only is not going to come home, but I don't think they're going to hit the ground either. Which is an entirely different problem. Because then we've got somebody just stranded drifting into the void of space. Again, not a huge issue, but definitely not the problem I expected to have. I'm kind of wondering what all these buttons are. Radial out, radial in. I don't know what any of those mean. Oh, we are in orbit. I don't know how, but our very first rocket has made it to orbit. I highly suspect our trajectory is gonna be terminal, but we are technically in orbit? Can I see? Where are you going? Yeah, no, you're gonna come back to Earth, good news. But we did get high enough up to actually hit orbit for like a second. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, you're in trouble. Oh, this is mildly hard to control. It really wants to point downward. Oh, yep, it just really wants to point down. I don't remember how to control the speed. There's all kinds of little buttons here. I don't understand. Oh. Oh, you can toggle if it's gonna land on land or on water. I didn't know, no, that's not what that is. Okay, so you may feel a bit of a burning sensation. This is not that you're overheating. This is purely you're hitting terminal velocity. And it was good knowing you. Okay. So, the needle is a great design for if you want to go up really effectively. Oh, I think Gleekus died before the thing hit the surface. Oh, no, it happened at the same time. Okay. So, this is science. Like, you know that saying, like, we're all made of stardust? Well, we definitely made sure that there's nothing left of Gleekus but stardust. So let's go to the astronaut complex and hire some more people. Ruben, good to have you. Steenson, sure. Urgel, you got a weird name. Roger, alright. Dafger. Yeah, I'm killing you next. Alright. Lost, missing. No, that's not missing. That's just, they're just gone. Rusted pepperoni. Alright. Let's get serious. Let's get a new rocket going. So, the solid rocket booster was really good for getting us up. But we need to be able to get up and back down. That's the puzzle. Okay, this is an interesting piece of machinery. This is a smaller, yet equally interesting piece of machinery. Kerbal crimes committed. Look, we're not gonna worry if I am or aren't committing crimes, okay? We are building the future of space travel on a budget. Let's see. I like the orb. Like, this is a command pod somehow? Oh no, it's a satellite piece. Okay. Well, no, we don't want that. We want Kerbals on board. Very important. Let's see. There's so much stuff in here that I've never really looked at. Thermal, electrical, stations. Like, there's so much. Oh, I can put a flag on the vessel. Oh, that is excellent. I should do that. All right, but let's see. We gotta start with the brain. Oh, hydrate. We gotta start with the brain of the rocket. And a good brain for a rocket would probably be Kerbal. So, I don't know. Let's, there's so many options. The lander can. I don't think I've ever used that. Drone core, inline cockpit. I think this one is more for planes than for rockets, just based on how it's shaped. Let's go with this one. Yeah, all reliable. Alright. So now the more important thing, the fuel. We're gonna need a buttload of this. That looks pretty good to me. Oh, okay. I can use that weird flat. Okay, weird. Alright, no, we're not gonna use it. Wait, what is this piece? Mark 3 to 2.5? Is that the piece I grabbed? I have no idea. It was, okay. So Mark 3 to 2.5. Well, let's see if we got any 2.5 engines. Or if this is... Oh, no, that's what this is. Okay. Well, we like a good long fuselage here. Extra fuel, very, very nice, very, very delicious. Because as you know, we evaluate fuel by taste here at the Kerbin Rudimentary Aeronautics program. Every drop of fuel, we've got a Kerbal on hand to take a little taste of it just to make sure it's up to code. Let's see. Need an engine. A nice, good, chunkerific engine. How's this? Yeah, that works. That's good. That's looking good. Alright. Now, the next most important thing a rocket needs is more rockets. So, let's get some solid fuel boosters on this, I think. I think more, just way more fuel is the way to go on this. Let's see. Now, you may notice that this is starting to resemble real-life rockets. This is not intentional. I don't know anything about making a rocket. But this looks good. Like, you gotta have those stilts to make it really unstable on the launch pad. Because if your rocket just goes off without a hitch, then what's the point, you know? So now we need something to cover. I just heard a crash in here and I'm wondering if a Kerbal just like dropped something. Aerodynamics. We need like some sort of nose cones for these bad boys or they're gonna burn up before we even get anywhere. Also, I don't know how to take these off the rocket, so they're just gonna hang out. Let's see. Aerodynamics? Yes. How long have I been playing? Okay, so I know that I played this at least a year or two ago. And then before that, I probably played it a year before that. Because I had this on Xbox to start. Then I got it on my laptop, and now I've put it back on my computer. So I would say, like, if we were to total all of my playtime overall, probably, like, maybe a month tops. I haven't played this very much. Ooh, okay. Oh, that is way too small. That's not gonna work. I know that I've played enough of this game to know that I enjoy it very much, and that I'm terrible at it. Okay, that's too big, and it's making these rockets look like a dick. Yeah, the last time I played the Xbox port of it, I tried to make a cube with rockets on the bottom, and I was using those parts that you're supposed to use for satellites to, like, hold everything together. It didn't hold together, and when I tried to launch it upward, the game froze for, like, a solid 10 seconds, and then when it unfroze, I just saw it slowly collapsing in on itself. It was interesting. Oh, oh. Well, I didn't mean it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do this. Put him back, please. There. I just wanted to try and recolor them. Oh, what the? I can have them fire separately? Oh, and I can just completely remove them. Didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to, like, recolor them, because I saw that I could do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's been, like, a really long time since the last time I played this, too, so... This goes to show. Okay, I know for a fact I can recolor these, but I don't remember how. It might have been when I was putting them on. Or, no, it wouldn't be. I did this, like, accidentally not long ago, and now I can't figure out how to do it again. I feel like an important part of Kerbal Space Program is learning something accidentally and then instantly forgetting how you did it. I keep thinking I right-click and might need to go into settings and enable advanced tweakables. That could be it. Like I said, I remember I grabbed something before, I saw I could recolor it, and then instantly forgot how to do that. Alright, settings. See, now oh, okay, here we go. This is something I haven't seen before either. Sub-assemblies. I thought that said submersibles for just a second. I was like, wait a minute, what? Orange. Apply to current vessel. Oh, that's how I do that. Sort of. Oh god, I did not mean to clone this. How do I get rid of this now? Just push escape. Okay. I just wanted to try and color this. I love not understanding this game. Because I can get those to go orange. But I'm trying to make those go orange. Oh. Okay. This is not going the way I thought it would. Alright. Some parts only have one color. Okay. That makes sense. I'm also gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not sure that I actually got the advanced thing turned on. I think I just enabled something. I don't know if this is advanced tweakables or what. It doesn't need to be orange. Fair enough. And thank you. I do appreciate that. Honestly, I'm mostly here to have fun and, like, see what happens. If I build something successful, that's just bonus. Thank you. Oh, I just noticed that you've got the little NASA picture. Oh, that is delightful. And yes, this is partially inspired by the Artemis program, because, like, it's so cool that we're doing space stuff again. It's been so long. And I love space so much. This is one of the things that it always gets my brain, like, rotating diagonally, I guess. I don't know, that's not the right phrase for this, but I just think space is so cool. It does! It does! Like, I don't know, I don't even have words here for it, because, like, it's just the coolest thing in the world to me. I feel like I screwed up with putting the boosters on here, because now I'm trying to, like, fit wings and I don't exactly have enough room, but I will figure it out. But it's just like, I really think we need to do more stuff in space just in general always. Like, we could have a moon base. We could have, like, interstellar travel. Like, we just gotta do it. We just gotta figure out how to do it. And it would be so cool and so awesome. I sound like Markiplier. So, let's see here. I know that this is a good one to have, because you need to be stable. And if you're not stable, then you have problems. And I don't want this to connect to the boosters, because while I don't know how to make them fly off, I do know that I don't want the wings attached to them. Let's see here. Kind of using the paint as a guideline, just for trying to put things on. Yeah, that'll work. Because, you know, when the shuttle comes back down and lands, they definitely have wings right there. Of course. That wouldn't scrape on the ground and, like, cause problems at all. Let's see, can I get an even smaller delta wing? Or is this the smallest? Let's see. Oh, there is a smaller one. Excellent. It's like, I'm feeling like if we do a little shark thing here and get another one, that might help. That might help. It probably won't, knowing me, but it might help. I feel like these are a little too high now. Just gonna put them there. And I forgot to mirror it. Yeah, no worries. I don't really mind backseating for the most part, mainly because I forget what I'm doing and I get lost really fast. Because I have a hard time holding a thought in my head, so I tend to, like, repeat myself just to keep myself on track, like, especially with numbers. If I'm trying to remember a specific, like, string of numbers, I will keep repeating it until I'm done using it, or I will instantly forget them. Yeah. But, no worries. We're good here. We're just chill. I mean, I mostly... How I try to run my streams is, like, as more of a, hey, we're people hanging out, than, like, try to be serious and whatnot. Because I'm not a serious person. Alright, I should put a nose cone on this so we don't burn up on re-entry, I imagine. Not that I'm imagining we're gonna make it to re-entry, but I feel like we should have a nose cone. Oh, there's circular intakes. Cool. Mr. Beast frightens me. I don't know what it is about that guy, but like, there's just something about him. I mean, I know there's all these allegations of whatnot coming out about him now, but like before even any of that, it's just, I don't know, there's just something about him that just did not feel right. That's just me, and I'm just weird about people in general. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, the dead eyes. He's got like a dead shark eye stare. But I mean, like, I won't deny there has been some stuff he's done that's been good, but like, for the most part, it just, I don't know. There's something about that guy. Oh my god. Like, long division is something. I don't know how to do long division. I tried, my dad tried to teach me it, it just never clicked. I struggle with regular division too, and then like, backyard full of Orbeez. Oh, hell yeah. But like, I actually don't know most multiplication either, but that was a problem with the school I went to, the elementary school I went to. They taught us the 1, 2, 11, and 10 and 5, and the 5 multiplication tables, but they just skipped most of them. And it's like, you think we're not gonna need to know these later? Like, so math is something I like really struggle with. Hell yeah, dude, like, I would love to figure out how to build a space station. I don't think I'm gonna do that today in stream, but at some point, I would love to have a space station just going around up there. Oh, speaking of space stations, I only learned recently that the ISS just leaks. And it's not like a every now and then, like apparently it's an all the time thing, it just leaks. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's like a bad thing. I imagine that they monitor it, so it's not like, oh yeah, we've just leaked out all our oxygen without noticing. But like, I guess I kind of thought it was like perfectly sealed or something. I don't know. I feel like this thing needs supports, because I feel like I'm gonna try and launch this and then I'm gonna have so many problems. Oh, but more importantly, I should get the staging staged. So I guess the higher on the staging it is, that's the order in which it fires. So if I put these two at the bottom here, and I relink them somehow, yeah, maybe? Okay, so I think this fires last. That's my hope, that fires last. I'm not fully certain, even though I just did this, but that's all right. We're not even gonna worry about it. But this is looking pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard about the micro cracks, but I didn't really, like, fully understand them. Okay. Pretty and frozen lakes? Ooh! I didn't even know I could do moon bases! I would absolutely love to try that. But, yeah. Honestly, like, I just think both space programs, at least the ones that I know about, the American space program and the Russian one, I find them both so interesting. Just what they did to get everything in space and the time frame they accomplished it in. Because we went from like banging sticks together to being on the moon in like, what, 50 years? Well, no, that's an exaggeration, but like to go from the first plane to being on the moon is insane to me. Like, the first plane, that was 1903, and then within that millennium, like, I guess it would, like 60 years, 60 some odd years, and we go from like, we got a glider that made it kind of down a hill to we're on the moon. Like, what? How? It's insane to me. But I just think it's so cool that we managed to do that. And we're starting to do that again. Like, that's awesome. Right, thing to hold this while it's on the latch pad. That's what I was doing. I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Devices be placed on the bottommost section of the spacecraft and activated as soon as the engines are lit. Okay. Oh! Oh, these are way taller than I thought they were. 66 years. Okay, I was on there somewhere. Since 1969. It's been 57 years from then to now. Yeah, like, that's just nuts to me. Like, how? How did we go from, like, a glider to being on the moon? It's bananas to me. Oh, stock rings. Okay. Alright, like, I gotta attach this somewhere, and the best spot would be the boosters, but I got a weird feeling that I'm not, like, I got it way too high up. Oh no, it scales! Okay. Well, then I need to put this further down. Did that do that? Okay. Okay, okay. I'm kinda getting it. I think I need to move the entire rocket down is the problem. I think I've got it floating too high in the air now. Need to make sure the engines are not in the ground. That's a whole different problem. But it's right about not in the ground. Right about there. That should be okay. Okay, and this said to put them near the bottom of the rockets, so I guess should actually symmetry this. Be about here. Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm actually going to make it a four-way symmetry because this does not feel right. Does not feel even whatsoever. Okay, that's even more incorrect. Very important to screw up what you're trying to do and then fix it a moment later. That's not what I was... Wait. This is the weirdest mirroring. I mean, it's working, but this is weird. Okay. I need to use paint. I need to use the paint as a measurement. Okay. Good. We're gonna, like, put this one about there. I mean, they're all gonna be even on the ground anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect on the rocket. But I'm trying regardless, because that's how I do. Somewhat about there. And then I'm not going to put ones in here just in case I screwed up the... Oh, are those going to heat these up? Those might actually start cooking these. Sputnik is really cool. It is gonna zoom. I'm a little concerned that it might cook itself with where these rockets are in relation to these boosters. It's probably fine, but I'm mildly concerned. I just want to try and get something into orbit. Even if I can't bring them back, I just want to see if I can get something up there. Now, oh, coupling! I can get these to detach. Okay. I just have to... Oh! There it is. That's the thing I gotta use. Okay. I understand now. I think. I think. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. So I probably should have, like, put this, like, the decoupler on first. But we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna figure out how the hell to zoom in again. No. If I just put this on the decoupler, that's on it? I can't tell if that's on it. I'm gonna scooch that to the side just so I can see what I'm doing with this. Alright, that looks centered enough. So can I get this to stick to the decoupler is the question. It's also mildly hard to see what I don't think this is stuck to the... Well, it says it's stuck to the decoupler, but it looks wrong somehow. Decoupler. Maybe I should use this one? Is there a difference? It is a good soundtrack. I mean, I guess that's attached, but I don't trust it. It doesn't look right. It's also, like, mildly hard to see what I'm doing. Okay, that's probably fine. I feel like that's like the logo for this space agency. That's probably fine. There we go. Now if I did this correct, that should be all these. I hope. Only hope. So I need to scooch this. I need to make another stage. Okay. So what's gonna happen is these let go as these fire, and then eventually I can decouple them and then fire this. I hope. I really hope. But this looks pretty good. Although, if I wanted to get fancy with it, I could try and get the little pod here to decouple, stick a parachute on that bad boy, and then bring these guys home. Because there are decouplers here. I wonder if I can do... My rockets aren't attached. Okay, I knew they looked suspicious. Thank you. I knew they didn't look right. Rockets aren't attached to the Oh, wait. Is it that they're not attached to the couplers, or they're not attached in the staging? You know what? I don't think they're attached in the... Yeah, they're not attached here. Okay. Okay. I knew these things looked weird. I don't trust this one. They're gonna grab a different one. This one, I know how to get them coupled on, at least. Like, I've used this one before. They're attached to the main tank rather than the... Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I knew they didn't look right. I wasn't sure how to fix it, though. But I know that with this one, since it's out from the body, at least I'll be able to tell if they're attached. I think I'll use this one instead. Let's actually make sure we can see what we're doing here. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is definitely attached now. These are higher than I would like, but we can fix that. Knew they looked wrong. Here. That's attached to the main body. That is not attached to... That attached? Nope. I gotta click and drag directly onto the decouplers rather than... Oh, okay. Okay. So... Alright, it is attached to the decoupler. Then I use the move tool in the top left. Okay. Action. This is... Oh god. I don't like that. Move tool. Move tool! Ha-ha! Okay. Okay. I get it now! That's looking way better. Yeah! I feel like I need another decoupler down here because these look very precarious attached there. But there we go! Yes! Okay, I'm gonna add a second decoupler because this looks very precarious. It looks like these are gonna swing inward and smash off that. But this is progress. We're doing it. I'm gonna add another one of those though. That can go down there. Oh my goodness, thank you. Come on. There we go. And now we grab the move tool. That's not the move tool. And now we grab the move tool and just scooch this on down. Perfecto. And now if I do this correctly, God hoping, these will fire at the same time these bad boys let go. And then later I can decouple them, and then I can get that main rocket in the middle to fire. And then I wanted to try and get the crew cabin to detach and have a parachute because I think that would just be fun. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. I don't trust myself to get it right, but we'll see. We'll see. That's too big. That looks about right. We're just gonna scooch that. There we go. Pop that in here. Let's move this over here. And then reattach. And then we check and make sure it's not clipped into the ground. Very good. Very nice. Oh man, I'm so happy already with this. This is like, oop, I didn't mean to grab it, but this is going good. I gotta like change the zoom out because I keep feeling like it should be the scroll and then it's not. I want to move this down a bit though. Oh, not me. There we go. That's looking good. That's looking good. All right. Now this decoupler, this bad boy needs to not decouple with these. This can go here. Yeah. Exactly. Like, if we're going to crash, we want it to be a fully functional crash. So then, if I did this right, those will decouple as these fire. And then I can fire this, and these will... Well, actually, I should have these decouple first, and then have this fire on a separate stage, just in case I need to, like, wait a second. And then I can decouple this whenever I want. And ideally, I should slap a parachute on this bad boy. Let's see. Where would that... If I was a parachute, where would I hide? Science? No. Cargo? Utility. Parachute. Yes. Okay. I gotta change the zoom in, because right now I have to click the middle mouse button and then just drag it. It works, but it feels goofy. I want to get some parachutes on this bad boy. Radio. Navigation lights. I can put headlights on this. Cool. Alright. This should be good, though. We're just gonna stick 2 on over the windows because they don't need to see their impending peril. And we can have this fire on an entirely different stage, so if I screw up, it'll be fine. I got a good, positive feeling about this rocket. Let's put some flags on it. Oh, it's tiny. I didn't even see it. I need a bigger one. Yeah, it's still small. I guess they're all small then, huh? Let's stick this, like, right on the top. There we go. And then it'll be on that side too, and then we can stick some on these as well, just for fun. Just cause. Thank you. Yeah, this looks nice. Now we just have to name it. Naming's always the hardest part. Meow. Hi, cat. Also notice these are not quite right. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Hello. Meow, meow. My cat likes to show up intermittently. He's a good boy. These are definitely off-center, but I don't really care enough to fix them. Alright. Oh, my flags are gone. Oops, I accidentally undid those. Let's put those back. I would lift him up to show you guys, but he doesn't like being lifted. So, unfortunately, I will not be carrying my cat He's old, so I don't want to, like, harass him too much. Because, like, he is a very good cat. He's very sweet, very loving. Nice. The other cat I would harass, because she's a jerk. Alright, I'm gonna call this, let's see, what would I call this? If I was a Kerbal, and I was concerned for my life, what would I name this? I also will take suggestions for names for any craft we build today. I'm gonna call it the new Mark 1. That's not a 1, that's a 2. But the new Mark 1. I didn't do the mark correctly. Good golly. Yeah, the new Mark 1. That seems good. Now let's pick a pilot. I am not putting my delightful orange Kerbals in first. You guys will be for the successful mission. Dafker, I remember I said I was gonna kill you. Don Bart, you got a weird name. And let's bring Henwin. We got a pilot, an engineer, and a silence. A well-balanced crew. Alright. I'm really hoping I got the staging correct. This is gonna be an ongoing worry for me, but who cares? Needle. Just making sure that they saved, because I wasn't certain. Let's launch. Yeah, let's launch this bad boy. I'm excited. This is like the most complicated I've ever made a rocket. Usually it's like the needle. Alright. Oh, hey, there's a mun. I'm gonna turn sass on because it steers better than me. Alright, let's light this candle. And it's doing the thing that I worried it would do, but that's okay. We've taken on a rotating trajectory, but we are still going upward. I'm noticing it just didn't attach to the bottom decouplers, but that's, yeah, this is kind of doing exactly what I thought it was gonna do. I mean, oh, uh-oh. We still got the main rockets. Are they firing? I can't tell if they're firing, but it's probably fine. Yeah, they weren't firing at all. You guys actually get to live, surprisingly, but we definitely need to go back to the drawing board. Throttle! Oh my god, I forgot the throttle. I forgot the throttle. Hang on. Hang on. We need to, like, restart this flight from the launch. I forgot the throttle. Oh, man. We're gonna make 0 changes to this, so it's gonna be wobbly as before. But the throttle... I don't know how to increase the throttle. I don't know how to increase the throttle. Okay. Z and X. Gotcha. Okay, I see now. I wonder if I just, like, be really careful with the throttle here. Oh. Well, I was gonna say I was hoping that, if I was slick with it, maybe I could, like, balance those instead of, losing them immediately, but we seem to be okay. We might lose our parachutes. But we're not gonna worry about it. Alright. Okay. So I want to get this thing to orbit. That would be nice. We're getting a little warm here. I feel like we should, like, cool down. Okay. Yeah, we could do that, but I also feel like going on, off, and just, like, watching... We are in orbit. I can't... Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to activate that. Yeah, we're fine. Just check our, let's just check our map. Yeah, I did not mean to eject that yet. We still had fuel. Oops. That's me being rusty on the control. That's an entirely different problem. Can I click the right thing? Alright, well, we are kind of in orbit? Yeah, we are in space. Red means the parachutes won't deploy at this altitude. Okay. I'm escaping the atmosphere, yes. We accidentally dropped our rocket early, which still had fuel on it, but we are leaving the atmosphere. So, sort of a win? Yeah. Yeah, this is good. The ring is increasing, I think. I can't tell. This is definitely not in orbit. They are going to come home. Whether it's in one piece, we'll see. Okay, so I feel like if we didn't accidentally eject the rocket early, we had a real shot at orbit. But I'm not so certain about this. Yeah, I do like the space whale music too. I love how Penguin here looks a little concerned, but Donbart and Dafker, they're chill. But we're still going up, so... See, this is the part I'm concerned about. We might come back down. Hit view on the Kerbal. Okay. I know about this. Yeah, you can't see out the side windows. I covered them with parachutes, but this is cool. Oh my god. It's dancing. This is a delight. Need to leave. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Island airfield. I didn't know there was an island airfield. That's interesting. We are definitely not making it into orbit, but wow. This is so cool. Hi, cat. Yeah, I know you want attention. I wish I could just pick him up and show you, but he's not a fan. Lots of locations on Kerbal to visit. I didn't even think about that. We might have to visit some locations. I can build planes pretty decent. Rockets I struggle with, but airplanes? That is something I can kind of do. I just want to see, before I start exploring, if I can get these guys home alive. Because they do have parachutes. I just don't know if we'll make it down without burning up first. Unlock different launch sites. Okay. That makes sense. I wonder what that does. Oh, I can make an alarm clock. Interesting. Oh wait, here we go. Alright, now we're coming back down. KSC is the easiest because it's on the equator. Okay. That makes sense. This is so cool. And there's the moon. I mean, this is kind of like how they did it in real life. Like, they didn't go straight to the moon. They had to, like, launch and then come back. The coming back part's hard. For me, at least. But this is interesting. This is very interesting. Now, some places like Kerbin are really pretty. Yeah. I know there's a way to, like, speed the time up, but I don't remember how to do that. I hope y'all are having fun in there. It's about to start getting scary. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hover over top left clock. Oh, gotcha. That's how I do that. All right. I need to zoom back in on the rocket here, because I am going to need to be concerned about the re-entry. Using physics warp can affect the structural stability. Yeah, I figured as such. So, let's see if we can get these guys back alive. I'm not counting on it, because this is a bit concerning right here. Y'all might be in trouble. I'm pretty sure this is not how they did it. Okay. Okay, we're probably fine. I'm hearing explosions. Interesting. Probably a good time to deploy the parachutes. Okay. Good to know. I think I'll deploy them. Congratulations, you're the first Kerbals I've ever brought back alive. Period. How I'm gonna get you back to the space station? I don't know. I'm not picking you up out of a boat. Oh, look at that. You guys got to take a look at orbit almost, and I probably would have got you there if I didn't fuck up with the ship, but like, look at that. You're the first Kerbals to make it back alive, and I picked the stupidest named ones. Yeah, you guys can swim back. We can't afford to send a boat out. Oh, cool. I've actually never modded this game before. Well, there we go. Would you look at that? Y'all are gonna make splashdown. You'll be heroes. We're definitely not gonna ask Mission Control why you ejected a rocket that still had fuel in it. It's fine. But look at that. Can you hit the water already, please? You're like, what? Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Time warp vaulted. Y'all did it. You can swim back. Alright. I can send them out to swim. Oh, yeah, I used to know how to do this. Oh, EVA, that's how. Space, let go, F, climb out, B, board. You having fun? This fun for you? Look at you go. I didn't know I could make him swim. That's funny. Alright, you can head back in. Maybe if I line you up with the ladder. Okay, line you up with the ladder. Successful mission! Yeah! We did it! Can I put you back in? Can I please put you back in? It's right there. Just grab the handle. It's right there! Oh. Like, I can see for a split second where it says climb, and then I push it and it doesn't quite— oh. We salute them. Our brave Kerbals, the first to ever actually make it home. There we go. Welcome back. How do I get them home? I don't know, but we did it. You guys can float in the ocean for a while, I guess. Oh yeah, no worries. Have fun. We did it. We actually got some Kerbals back alive. Hover over the altitude. Oh, hang on, I'm clicking things I don't need to be clicking. I don't know how to close this back up, but okay. Hover over. Okay, I think I need to like get rid of this somehow. Can I please unselect this? Hover over the altimeter, drops down a recover button. There we go. We did it. Yay! So on one of my old saves, there's a lot of Kerbals just chilling in the ocean because I didn't know that. But yay! I didn't gain any reputation because we're in sandbox mode. Oh man, okay. Let's go to the space plane hangar and build a plane. This part I can kinda do. Kinda. Now I want to use the inline cockpit because I've never used this before. Because it's a weird shape. But I think I can work with it. Stage. Oh! There's some interesting things here I never looked at before. Alright. Okay, that's that thing. Look at that. Perfecto. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the extra fin, at least my logic with it was like that small extra fin at the front. I was thinking of sharks because they got their main big tail, and then they have, like, a lot of them have a smaller fin there, and then they've got that dorsal one on the back. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. I was thinking sharks go through the ocean real good, so maybe this will go through space real good. And it kind of worked. Kind of. Alright, we need a nose. We need a weird nose for this, actually. I didn't think about that part. Ramp intake. Advanced nose. Will do. We will strand Jeb, ideally on the moon. I'm gonna save him for that. But I'm glad you were here. See you later. Rocket nose cone. Can you imagine putting that on here? But thanks for joining me. See, there's a lot of interesting things. Supersonic intake. I can't put that on here. I just need a good nose for this. Like, maybe not the smallest possible. Oh wait, this is inline. Okay, wait a minute. I don't think I could put a nose on this. I think I gotta put something else first. Let's see. I love this thing because it looks like a pair of pants. Or shorts, at least. Alright. Monopropellant. Interesting. I wonder if I can get an adapter to use. Found. Hey, there we go. Okay. That's lining up, and then I think I could put a nice pointy nose on that. Maybe. That nose cone is too small. I grabbed that one before, too. I don't know why I did it again. Type A. We'll do type A. Yeah, that's looking weirdly long. This is gonna be a very oddly shaped plane. Alright. This is gonna be a very oddly shaped plane. Wish I could get, like, that converter, like, shorter, but I don't know if there is one. I did not check. I probably should check. Alright. That's definitely not the right size. But it would be better on the front than this thing. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Not fit on the back. Liquid fuel fuselage short. Rocket fuel. I don't know what the difference is. Huh. I don't know if there is a difference or if it even matters. I'm just building. Alright. That's looking funky. I'm gonna put two on there, just for fun. Oh no! This is starting to be an interestingly shaped plane. Okay, I have a vision. And you may not like the vision at the moment, but you gotta believe this is a great vision. No, this would be too long. I can't. It is! It's kind of reminding me of that dog with like the really long nose. I am blanking on the name of it, but... Oh crap. I know this dog too. I know the name of it and I'm blanking. Oh, this is... I should make it longer. I need to make it longer. Forget this weirdly small piece. We gotta go all in on it. Oh no. Okay, I have an idea. I need to like move this. Reorganize this a bit so like this is like right above that. I think I have to reconnect it to deconnect it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, deconnect this to the front, so then I can stick this on the back. Oh god. Can I get a longer nose? Oh, hydrate. I think this is the longest nose I've got available, but oh no. Oh, wait a minute. There's a really long pod, the Mark I cockpit. What if I put that on the front instead of this? It does. Wait, can I get like really silly with this? Can I put... Oh no. I have a vision. And it's rapidly getting worse. Okay, this needs to stay attached to this. This can be separate. Oh no. Okay. I gotta figure out how to connect this. So I got this smaller piece on the front. I can use that to connect to here. Just take this off. Put this on here. And I can, I have to connect this to be able to disconnect this. This is like the world's worst puzzle. Okay, so we've got this. And then, this can connect here. Oh no, it's not a smooth connection. Okay, I need a piece. That piece in the middle, actually, that would be a good one. What piece was this? I swear there was like an eyedropper to it. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so we need to get from like this weird flat this round without making it giant. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Since we're just being silly. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to do this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Because I can't get this on. I feel like I need to look at this backward. So, this piece, I can get to connect to this. It's just, how do I get this connected? Because this one, I can connect to that itty-bitty one. But then it's like, how do I shrink it back down from giant to connect to this? I don't see any pieces that do that. Actually, I'm not seeing any pieces that shrink at all. Interesting. I might not be able to do this level of silliness. Which is unfortunate, but it's okay. I can live with the current level of shenaniganery. Even though I would really love to get even sillier with it. Like, if I could get from flat to round, but keep the same diameter, that would be awesome. But I'm noticing that it makes it wider. How do I go from flat to round without making... Hi, cat. Why are you trying to go under my desk? Here. That's right. Don't go under my desk. Good boy. There's no flat to round, but there's plenty of round to flat. I mean, I could just, like, build a really big... That is a thing I could do, too. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this level of silliness, even though it would be really, really funny. So, I think we're just gonna have to roll with this. I might be able to get this one in, though, actually. I think I can. Maybe. Maybe not. Can I... No, that's too small. It's funny, but it's not a smooth transition, which is not real. Oh, wait a minute. I can do that. I just really wish I was able to transition from this one to the gigantic one easier, but doesn't seem like there's a way. Hi. So, right now, I was gonna build a plane to explore Kerbin to find more launch pads, but then I got distracted trying to connect as many cockpits as I could. I just started getting silly. So I'm seeing if I can, like, daisy chain together any, but I think I've reached the maximum point of silliness for this, so... Let's actually build this thing. I think 2 is enough. We don't need to get any goofier than that. Considering what the rest of this rocket is going to look like, I think 2 cockpits is more than enough levels of goof. Can't seem to put this back on now. I had this on before. I love forgetting the controls as I'm using them. Alright, here we go. Yeah. I know I can use this. I only just learned that there's other places to launch from, because it's been a very long time since the last time I played this game. So, kind of going at it with fresh eyes. Boats. Yeah, I never even thought about building boats. Right now I'm building what is colloquially known as a mistake. I love, like, trying to put it together like a puzzle. Connect that here. This can go here. And that can go here. And now we've got this weird snoot beast. This is not good aerospace engineering. Yeah. Like, we did have one rocket that we almost got into orbit not long ago, so there is that. Let's see, engines. Should probably put some engines on this. And some wings. And probably wheels. Oh, this is so silly looking. It's kind of giving Anteater. You know what? Completely justified. I feel like half the time should be spent trying to build a legit rocket, and then the other half of the time should be spent building, like, the stupidest thing known to man. Like, my most successful rocket the last time I played on Xbox was a bunch of solid rocket boosters stacked on top of each other. I demonstrated it earlier in the stream, but it was a bunch of solid rocket boosters stacked on top of each other. So one would fire, and then the next one in sequence would fire and blow up the one below it. And it works. It's one of my best designs somehow, but it's a terrible design. Alright, I need wings and wheels. Let's see. Wheels. What would hold a horrible beast like this? Yeah, that looks good. This is not going to be stable at all. This is going to fall over. I can see it already. I don't know how to rotate this. I used to. I also just don't remember most of the controls too, so this is a fun adventure in struggling. I used to know how to rotate this. Why do I not remember? Rotate, that's how. There's a rotate tool. That might help. There we go. It's like we're building an awful car. This is going to be a tail dragger. Okay. Okay. Unless I can get one that goes lower down. That is too small. That's not going to work. And that's not going to work. Okay, this is our best option. Docking ports for decouplers. I mean, if it works. You know, one of the first things I ever tried to build in Kerbal Space Program, I told this story earlier, but I don't mind sharing again, was a cube. Because I thought, if I build a space station on the ground and just launch it and get it into orbit, it'll be fine. So I built this cube, and most of the cube was fuel, and I think I used docking ports to try and, like, make, like, a legit cube, like a bad Rubik's Cube, and then I put rockets on the bottom of the whole thing. And I think I only had one Kerbal pilot, but the whole plan was to launch this, and I was playing on Xbox, so there was a frame where nothing happened, and then the next frame it was slowly collapsing in on itself. I blew up the entire facility, not just the launch pad, like everything. It almost crashed my Xbox. But the cube was interesting. Not my most successful project, I'll say that. I think I need to use a shorter one of these. That one is definitely too long. Here we go. Oh, they were fine. They don't know that they, like, signed a waiver, getting rid of their insurance. That seems too tall, but the next one down seems too small. So I'm just gonna, like, angle these inwards slightly? That's probably fine. Yeah, I keep hearing about this Kraken, and I haven't been in the Kerbal Space Program community, I guess, long enough to know what the Kraken is. I am curious about it. Oh, yeah, that other comment is in reference to Cult of the Lamb. They kept eating poop soup. Not my fault. But, yeah, I keep hearing about the Kerbal space program Kraken. I don't know what that is. So, if you would like to enlighten me, feel free. I am gonna struggle how to construct wings. Oh, anything weird or jank. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, every rocket I've ever built has been, like, a desperate hope at krakening things. Oh, this is interesting. This is an interesting build. The center of mass is back here. Interesting. A mysterious force that makes the vessel rapidly disassemble. Yes, you know, that's how most of my rockets go. Like, I don't know what causes it. Could it be that they're not built well? Nah. What am I making? So I'm intending to explore the Kerbal homeworld, and this is going to be my plane to do it. We're not gonna worry about the outside. It's what's inside that counts, because the outside is awful. Let's see if we can get some wings that aren't tiny baby wings on this. Yeah, it's almost right. One base clipping into the ground and vaporizing. You know, the rocket just before this one, I didn't get the couplers correct, so they were flopping into it. Alright, that's a good wide wing. That'll be good. So, normally, aircraft have their wings sorta in the middle, but if I do that, then I'm noticing the aerodynamic orb there it's not really fond of it. So I think the play here is to kind of put it over center of mass or near the center of mass. Dang, what about here? I definitely know how to build. Definitely. This is looking worse the more I do. Oh, swept wings. You love me a good swept wing, but I don't think it's gonna be the move for that. Something tells me that these wings are not big enough. Structural wing. Too small. Yeah, almost. Whatever I'm making, please stop. Are you like from the Kerbal Health and Safety Board? Because if so, this is just a demo product. This is not like a real rocket. Okay? You gotta trust me. Please. My funding depends on it. Okay, so I'm not seeing any swept wings that fit this. However, if I try and go smaller, it's gonna look even more stupid. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we don't go. They don't connect. Taking notes about that. We're here to have fun. This looks even worse. How did I manage that? There's really no way to make this plane look good. And honestly, there's really no way to make this plane fly well, I think. But the aerodynamics are probably great. Because look, it's like one nice, long, smooth design. Like, this just transitions smoothly up into this. We're gonna just not worry about the rest of it. Rocket Jesus didn't die for this. Oh no. This is a tail wing? Oh yeah, that's definitely a tail wing. You know what? I should probably use that instead of the delta wing I got sitting back there. Look, the only bureaucracy in Kerbal Space Program was probably launched a few months ago on a mission. I don't know if he made it back. Oh, that is all. This is looking worse the more I desperately try to make it not look bad. You know, I feel like a second set of wings up front here might help. Oh, wait. Forget this one. We can get one with our, you know, with our black box, purple flag on it. I feel like that's way better. It's way more indicative of what we are as a company. Which is to say, poorly underfunded. You know what? Yeah, that does track for Kerbals. Aeroplane control surface. Oh, like an aileron. I don't think this is gonna help. Like, the more things I add to this, the more I really feel like I'm gonna be sending these guys to Kerbal Jesus. Yeah, that'll help. That'll definitely help. If the Concorde ski could have them, I can have them too. Also, I feel like it's very important to note there's no proper engines on this, it's just a rocket. So, like, once this fires, I've got no way to actually, like, turn it off and on. I could do that. Will I? It's just, I'm kind of screwing around. My plan here is to build a really bad one first, see if it works, and then take the lessons I learned from that. I have seen the stock ones before. They are, like, proper planes and very nicely built. However, this is the Kerbin Rudimentary Aeronautics program. So, it's all crap. That can be throttled and turned off. Oh, okay. When I say Concorde ski. Yes! That is a Tupolev 144. Well, reference to it. Yes. I am so glad somebody got that. I am a very big nerd for aircraft, and I watch aircraft crash documentaries all the time. So, like, it's right up my alley, knowing that sort of thing. So, every single plane I design here very well could end up in one of those videos. I just want to have, like, a little one right on the top, like a little mohawk. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Just don't look at the rest of the plane. But honestly, I mean, like, this is pretty centered. So, look at the shape. We can top that Concorde. You know, we had the Concorde, the British one. We had the Concorde ski, the Russian one. There was an American one in the works that they never released. And of course, who could forget the Avro Aero, my beloved, which is not a Concorde type plane, but you know what? I'm including it because I love it. However, I feel like none of those planes can really top what we've built here. This is the pinnacle of the low budget aircraft, okay? Like 72,000 for this, like that is a deal. It may not be a good deal, but it is a deal. Oh god. We gotta name this thing. We gotta name this thing, and then I'm gonna desperately try and launch it. And I think that it'll be important we put the Kerbal in the middle and not on the front, because there's a high chance that that is gonna go into the ground immediately. So we're gonna put Gerler in, because Gerler seems like the kind of guy who would fly this. Yeah, the sloop duck-billed ship. It's still reminding me of that dog with the really long nose. I'm blanking on the name of it still. It had a weird name, but it's kind of reminding me of that dog too. The Snoot. The Snoot's a good name too. Borzoi! Yes, Borzoi. That's what it's reminding me of. I will call it the Borzoiski. This will definitely be a safe, happy rocket for everyone. All right. So I want to try and find some of these other locations on Kerbin. I don't know where any of them are, but honestly, I feel like finding things shouldn't be our concern. I think seeing if this gets off the ground should be the concern. Oh boy. Okay. Let's for a split second there, I was like, do we have anything? Okay. That went about as well as I expected. I swerved slightly, and that is all it took. So, I feel like turning was a mistake, so let's just not do that. Alright, let's just, gently activate the engines. Okay, we appear to be doing the same thing again. Oh, okay. I was about to say the Kerbal did survive. The Kerbal did not survive. I think I know what the problem here is, though. The problem is that these are angled, so it's not the full tire on the ground, so it's giving it a bit of an uneven takeoff. I feel like if we make it like that, it'll be a bit more stable. Probably. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now, the front area is also a bit of a problem area, so we're gonna, like, give it little chicken legs instead of just the regular landing gear and hope for the best. Oh, that's awful. There we go. That is probably more stable, because now we got 4 points of contact with the ground instead of 3. So we're gonna save, we're gonna launch, and we're gonna pray. I don't think our prayers will be answered. I just want to see how this thing behaves once I get it in the air. Because right now this is, interesting. Okay, yeah, that's much more stable. Now it doesn't want to turn at all. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have said anything. I should not have said anything. Look, I've got a vision here. I just need to, like, get the right steering. Because the steering's the problem. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, get the rotate tool. Make sure this is in the proper alignment. Oh, thanks for the gifted sub! If this is my vision, I need better glasses. Oh, we actually, you reached a little goal there. Cool. It was also doing 550 plus. I feel like this is a better design for it to have 4 regular wheels. To be fair, I have astigmatism and my eyes are 2 different prescriptions, so we can blame it on that. Yeah, these wheels are not aerodynamic at all, but we're not gonna worry about it. See, look, this is much more stable than before, and I'm not gonna test fate by swerving this time. I just want to see if I can get this thing to— No, not again! Oh, wait. Okay, we did lift off, though. We did lift off there, though. And he lived! He did live! Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna revert this flight to the launch, because I swerved. Again, I was trying not to. Since when was there a channel redeem to lose your glasses? I've had that here there for a while. It's just no one's ever redeemed it. So I think the problem is I'm going max— Yeah! The problem is I'm going max thrust because I don't remember how to, like, do it gently. This is the Borzoisky, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So notice how we're kind of turning. Okay, look, see? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Wait, maybe I can save this? Nah, we're cooked. It took off, though. That's a good sign. We just need better aerodynamics on the bottom of it. The problem is, like, we got a big wing on top, and we got nothing on the bottom here, except these big wheels. So what we need is more wings. No leaving atmosphere, air-breathing engines only, but everything else is fair game. Okay. Okay. That could be fun. That could be fun. I think I shall do that right after I add some bottom wings to this to see if it helps, and if it doesn't help, I'm gonna switch to that, because this is kind of a lost cause. I'm just seeing if I can get wings under this that don't drag on the ground, because there's a high chance that that'll just happen. Okay. Okay. We just need to, like, very carefully place these so that hopefully they don't drag when the tires are on the ground. I think this will probably help. So we've got some more steering here. This is definitely not a bad idea whatsoever. Oh, that's a... yeah, okay. High atmosphere flight. Okay, this is probably fine. This is probably fine. We could add one more just to be safe. Okay. Those shouldn't clip into the ground. So we're gonna save, we're gonna launch, and then we'll try and do high atmosphere flight after, because this is a mistake, and it's awful. This is a horrible plane. It's barely even a plane. It's more of a rocket than anything else. Adding more never causes a problem. Exactly. Exactly. There's no saving anything. But yeah, it's probably because of the big, like, wheel surface there. Just completely wrecking the aerodynamics of the thing. We're basically building a flying car. Oh, uh-oh. Yep. It just tips. It just... oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I mean, I didn't kill the guy this time, and now we've got a regular car. I'm gonna consider it a success. We did not kill him. Boosters for takeoff, yeah. I mean, no one died, so... no one died and we invented a car. It's a boat now, yeah! Always look on the positives here. So let's try and build an actual plane this time. Oh god, I didn't realize it was gonna load back into this. This is awful. We need a clean slate. Lose the glasses? Oh no! Okay, so, with the lose the glasses thing, I have to check how long that redeem lasts. You don't deserve to see? Okay, how long does that... did it say how long the lose the glasses thing lasts for? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. And I accidentally closed the chat on my computer now because I can't see. Who gets to pilot this disaster? Oh god, I don't know. Okay, so for context, my screen, it's about like a foot or two away from my face and it's already blurry. And I genuinely don't remember how long I set the lose the glasses thing to last for, if it was 5 minutes or what. So somebody please inform me how long I had that set for. Oh god. It's 5? Okay, so at, 5 minutes. Okay, so you redeemed that. So we will start from right now. So that'll be Okay, I know how long it's gonna last. Okay, so let's try and build an actual plane. I'm not gonna be able to read any of the description stuff, so that'll be fun. But this looks like a nice little planely thing. I feel like, okay, so the challenge, air breathing engines only. Okay, so I can't use a solid fuel booster as the body because we're doing air breathing. So, structural. How am I gonna build the body? Oh, okay, that's a structural fuselage. That's fine then. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. That looks like a good length for a body. Let's see. We need to, like, make this a nice, smooth transition to the exit of the plane. What am I yapping about? Can I stick, like, a nose cone on the back of this? Ground aerodynamics. That's what I'm looking for. I don't really need a nose cone, but, supersonic intake. Oh, I can use that. Air breathing. The engine intakes need to work. Right. Gotcha. Oh, the air take's underneath? That's odd. Okay. What if I just put, like, a bunch of... No, that wouldn't work. The shaft. I had, like, the split-second idea of, like, what if I just put a bunch of air intakes, but that's not gonna work because, like, the first one's gonna block every subsequent one. So that's no good. Let's see. Engine pre-cooler. Additional intake area optimized for supersonic flight. Okay, that's good. Definitely gonna attach that thing. Okay. That's probably fine. And then I guess I'll just stick those back on. Or what if I just do a couple of these instead of, like, having the structural stuff that has no purpose? What if I do that? And chuck that? That's probably fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to, like, cap off the back. My thought was to just stick a nose cone on it and call it a day, but it's not gonna let me, so... Does the back of the aircraft really need to be perfectly rounded? I don't think so. I think we definitely need some landing gear, though. So let's go with the... Small? Small seems a bit small to me. I know it says small, but the small seems a bit small. I mean, it's not a huge one, so it's probably fine. Like, we're not building a massive dumb plane like before, so this is probably okay. That is, like, clipping into the intake. What if I, like, put it back here? It is hard to see what I'm doing. Okay, what if I stick that back there? We should probably turn the center of mass on. Just so we, like, have an idea. Okay. I need wings and engines. Wings. If I was a wing, I'd wing it. Let's see. Swept wing. Oh, we should probably turn the bearing. I'm just trying to think of, like, aircraft that I've seen. Because, like, if they are capable of flying, then trying to do what they've done is probably a good idea. Just, it's just figuring it out. That's not looking horrible. At least not as horrible as the previous one. Let's Circular in must have for air. Turbine engines. Okay. Were there bigger wings, or is that like the biggest? Oh, oh, that's interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Screw this one. Got like Delta-looking wings. I'm gonna put the here, I guess. No, that's not gonna work. That's way too big of a wing. We cannot use that one. I'm trying to think of like supersonic planes that I've seen too, because like Concorde, it was big Delta wings right at the back. And I'm not sure if that would work here or if I'm just being goofy with it. Fuel? No. Engines. Goliath turbofan engine. Works at low cruising speeds and altitudes. I don't know if that's gonna be good for supersonic. Liquid fuel. Be nice if I could filter these by like type. Liquid, monopropellant. Are these like the only plain ones? Oh yeah, here, let me just build this 747 real quick. That'll be perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, good. Good thing, because my eyes were like, or my brain was starting to hurt a little. Okay, yeah, let's just build the 747 because that plane worked perfectly fine. No, we're not putting... This is like way too big of an engine. What ones do I even have available is the question. Because these are all rocket engines. That one's not, but... Oh! Yeah, it might help if I look at the ones next to it. Ramjet engine. Space-grade materials. Okay. No, they won't help me pilot at all. Afterburner, turbofan, basic jet engine. Okay. So, I think the big plan, my big stinky plan here is I gotta find an engine that's not gigantic so it fits on this thing. What if I stick that on the back? Does build the space up pretty nicely. I'll do that one. It's starting to look a bit like a marker. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get some proper engines on this thing. Because my thought would be to put them under the wings. But, like, there's not a lot of room down there. Also, where is this thing going? Trying to attach it, and it's just like... Oh, wait a minute. That's because that's, like, the wrong spot entirely for that engine. Okay, I will be the first to admit here, I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to... Where's this thing? I had this thing earlier. It was aerodynamics, right? Yeah, here it is. Color intake. Why is that so tiny? Look at that thing. That's funny. The cones! Yes, the cones are good. I wish this wasn't so gigantic, because I want to get it under the wings. But I feel like I'm on to a start. They'll help me pilot into the ocean. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know what? What if I went, like, TriStar with this? Like, what if I do 3 engines at the back? I could cook here. I could cook here. Let's see. Where's the, gotta go back to the engines. Basic. Okay, that looks like an engine. That looks kind of like an engine. I think I can do something here. This isn't looking horrible. It's not good, but I mean, it's not as bad as where I was earlier. Okay. I think if I scooch that right about there, that'll be good. Yeah, that's not awful. This is a very weird profile for the plane to have. Okay, that doesn't look awful. The wings seem a bit small now, but this isn't looking the worst. I feel like I don't need this piece. I feel like this piece is redundant. And now it's like way too short. Alright, the wings definitely need to be bigger, I think. We definitely need a top tail here. Where am I storing my fuel? You know, I thought it was like air intakes, but now I'm starting to... Methinks I didn't leave any room for... I didn't put anything for fuel. Oops. Nice catch. Okay. It would be liquid fuel, not rocket, right? Let's see. Fuel for space planes. Yeah, I should probably include fuel. I feel like that's very important for a rocket of any type. Stick this back on. Oh yeah, I did not think that through at all. Okay. Let me like grab this piece. There we go. Oh, that's got the wings attached. Oops. Oh god, okay. Okay, we need to like clean this thing up because this is a bit of a mess. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm still in the build stage and struggling. Okay, now we've got fuel. Okay, can I like detach this from... This needs to detach. There we go. This goes on here. Now we get these on. There we go. Okay, this is a lot... This is better. This is way better. Now we just gotta get the wheels and the wings. And then this should be good to go. I think. I could be wrong. Alright, let's pop that here. Yeah, it's probably fine. Why is that there? Okay, wings. I want deltas. Maybe not that delta. I need a smaller delta. Where are they? Evlon. What is... Oh, that's due. Okay, delta wing, delta wing, delta wing. Here we go. Because I'm thinking having these on the back might help it not suck. Maybe. You know what? Screw this tail fin. I'm gonna put a delta. Deltas never let me down. Probably. Okay. Alright, that's not looking bad. We need something up front here because this is a lot of, like, it's very back heavy. It's bad. Worse. Even worse. Where's a good aircraft wing? That's too big. I can't use that one. If I was a good airplane wing, where would I be? I mean, it's not horrible. Honestly, I probably only do need smaller wings just because of where everything going on here. Of course, we still have to test this thing too. I have no, like, way of knowing if this is even gonna fly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, if its center of, like, lift is right in the middle, then it flips. Wait a minute. I think that's the problem I had before. What if I just do that? That's probably better. I say, unconvinced. And I feel like a teeny little mohawk on the front will help. The mohawk always helps. That is way too big of a mohawk. We need a small one. Big. Way too big. Maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Teeny little mohawk. Okay, let's get some wheels on this thing and try it. Steerable landing gear. Oh. Let's see if we can get these on. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oh, radial symmetry. Right. Now, can I get these to actually stick on the thing and be at the correct alignment is the next question. Because I am not really counting on it. Okay, that would be the proper alignment, but that is not gonna work here. Unless... Oh, I can stick them on the wing? The hell? I can stick them on the wing. You know what? That might work, actually. That could work. Alright, I got a good feeling about this one. We're gonna call it... the Mohawk, because I can't think of a better name. Maybe wheels are on the top? Hey, have some faith. There's no wheels big enough for that anyway. Alright, let's pick a pilot. No, Jebediah, it's not your time. We're gonna take... Virgil. Yeah, this is, I think this one's a winner. Got a good, positive feeling about this one. Well, hello, Mr. Cat. He came back. Okay. Let's go. Might help if I remember to turn the engines on. And they're all firing at the same time. Not my intention, but yeah, well. Also, they do not appear to be lifting off at all. Uh-oh. Not again, please, not again. And there we go. Okay, so we didn't gain any altitude because I could not figure out how. Because I always think that I would hold down S, so like back, but then it could also be W, which could be back. I don't know. We're gonna turn on SAS. Okay, I think that's pitching down. That's pitching up? Who knows? Okay. I have to figure out which pitch is what. Alright. Pitch up and down. W is down. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. S is up. Okay. So now, let's try to not suck this time. And let's desperately try and keep it on the runway. Any second now. Gonna lift off any second. Okay, any second now, we're reaching the end of the runway. There we go. You know, we're not seeming to go up at all. Okay, so I was holding full back on the pitch, so you would... I was thinking it would start to go up, but it didn't. Okay. So something's wrong in the control surfaces. My theory is it's these guys, because they are not angled right. So if we put these properly aligned like that, I think that'll work now. Oh, the Delta Wings don't have any controls on them, do they? That could also be part of the problem. That might be why we're getting no lift back there. That could be the problem. Got no control surfaces on these. Hey. I think that's the issue. These don't have a control surface on them. That doesn't look correct. Maybe wheels on top is the move. But like, we didn't crash is good. We didn't, well, I mean, we did crash, but we didn't crash in the way I was thinking we were going to crash. Which is better than where we started. But I think if we actually get wings with proper control surfaces on them, we might have some better luck. Yeah. Okay, that might work a bit better. Maybe. Are those... They are angled down. Okay. So now, that should give me some better up-down control. And I like the Delta Wing, but I think it did betray me this time, so... Let's just slap this on and call it a night. That will probably work. Probably. Yeah. Okay, I like the cut of this one's jib. More wings? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Let's see if this one works. Because I think it's just I didn't have any control surfaces, like, period. That could have been the problem. And I also forgot to fix the staging. Oops. It's probably fine. This is definitely lower to the ground. We're not gonna worry about it. Okay, we can definitely turn better now. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, okay. Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. This does not. So I think the next problem here is that these wings are clipping into the ground. You're probably gonna win this race, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still trying to get the thing to take off. I could use a pre-built design, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this semi-legit. So... Oop, didn't mean to grab that. Meant to grab the wheel. These were giving, like... something. These were giving something. I'm not sure what, but... It might help if I don't have the afterburner turn on first. That could be part of the problem. So I just need to get the thing to lift off the ground so I can see how it flies. And then when I see how it flies, it'll help me know how to fix the thing, because this is definitely not working right. And I still screwed it up in the afterburners launching first. What am I doing? Okay, it likes to tip over. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing? Well, first off, the staging. That one's definitely wrong. Okay. It's not balancing well. It is tilting, unfortunately. And I don't like doing the car loadout with having 4 wheels, but it does seem to work the best. At least for stability on the ground, just to try and get it to launch. So the car does hold up, as much as I hate it. That. Ah! Fair enough. So, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Maybe I need the center of aerodynamics to be further forward? Maybe not back? Yeah, that's the problem. Thrust is very concentrated here. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least you're getting somewhere. Alright. Maybe this is the move. Maybe. Maybe it would help if I made the thing longer so I actually have more room to move things. That could help. And it does give me more fuel, so not a loss. Not a loss. We're gonna detach this and just give me another fuel piece. Give myself some more room to play with here. Can I paint my ship other colors? Possibly? I'm not fully certain how, but it is a possibility. Oh. I didn't want to get rid of them, I just wanted to undo the thing I did. There. Okay. Move tool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe the center of mass does need to be the center. Maybe this will work. All right. Let's see. They look way smaller than they reasonably. When looking at the top of surface area of the wings. Oh! Oh god, yeah, you got a good point here. It might help to make them bigger. That's probably why this thing's so unstable, actually. You're raising a very good point that I didn't think about. Oh. Well, I mean, on my craft, they're also very small, so... The second I try and rotate this thing, it's gonna start colliding. Yep. That's okay. Revert to space plane. Well, I don't think what I have on my craft even qualifies as wings. This is bad. Okay, I need to get this. I need to get my shit together on this because this is not it. These wings are nice, but they're not. Wait a minute. Wait. I think I got the wrong wings on here. I move these on here. Make sure they're aligned. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, okay. Then I can put these in this. Can I attach these? I could attach them before, but apparently I can't now. Interesting. Oh well. Okay, so we definitely need bigger wings on this because what we had before was a winglet, and I don't think that's enough. So should get some proper wings on this. This definitely looks like a better wing than what I had before. Okay. 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 Maybe I'm just building too small of a plane. Because, I mean, I like the little pointy needle look we got going here, but it could just be too small of a plane. That might be my problem. Honestly, that probably is my problem. How am I gonna do this? Why is that clipping into the plane? You see that? It's clipping like right through it. That's interesting. It could also be that the tail's too small too. I like it, but I feel like it's not the move. Let's get a proper tail on this. That's gonna be way too much. Because the second I try and turn it with that giant wing, no way. There's tail connectors. I completely forgot about those. Ah, oh, jeez. What am I looking for? That looks better. Kinda. Hey, go for it if you want. That's why we got it. Always happy to see things. I might have to build a bigger plane overall, because I think this one's just too small for what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna try it, but I do think I might have to increase the size overall, which would give me more fuel. That's not a loss, but this is definitely not it. All right, Urgle Kerman. Sure hope you like living to see the sunrise. Okay. So our main wings don't appear to have surfaces that are moving at all, which is a problem. Nope. Yep, okay. Yep, saw it coming. Oh, the Discord, sorry. Sorry. There is a little command I can do. There you go. I forgot I should do that. Alright, so this plane is not working. It's too small. We gotta go bigger. Let's get a fresh start here. So we need bigger. I think we should start with the Mark II cockpit because we can scale it right up. Because what we were doing before, no dice. All right. Mark 0 fuel fuselage? Cool. Alright. Let's see. That's too big. Too big. Where's the fuel that'll do this? Oh shoot, somebody followed me and I didn't even notice. Well, I don't think they're in the stream anymore, but thank you for the follow. Oh jeez, I didn't even notice. Alright. Oops. Alright. The Rocco Max. Excellent, excellent. It's got liquid fuel and oxidizer. This is probably fine. Oh, that's too small. Can I not even... Aw, I can't even use the tail connectors because they're too little. That's disappointing. And now that I'm thinking about it, now I'm worried that there's not going to be an engine that I can stick on this. At least not on the back. Ooh! I can't wait to see... Oh, nice! Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just saw the wings. That isn't... This is... Okay, so... You built a, Tesseract. I love it. I'm having to start from scratch because I realized mine was way too small. That is a delight, though. Alright. Then, if I do this... No, I need it to be round. Alright, I need to adapt it to round. Where's the round adapter? That's the big one. I don't need that one. Hey, if it flies, it flies. So far, I haven't even reached that. Okay, there's the round. That's what I need. Now I get the round fuel. That one's too small. I need it. Round fuel. Wait, this is the I literally just did this. Is there not an adapter that keeps it round but doesn't make it gigantic? I'm doing something wrong. But what am I doing wrong is the question. You know what? Yeah, okay. This could work. I could do something here, I think. Maybe. We're gonna find out. We're gonna go with the pants maneuver here. That might be the play. Alright. Because we can get twice as much fuel. Just like this. Come on. Come on. Connect. Please connect. There we go. The pants maneuver sometimes works. But we are gonna need to make sure these are connected, because otherwise we're gonna have a problem. Okay. So we need... What do we need? We need a way to keep that stuck together. Which would be structural, which would be in here. Struct connector. Maybe. It may seem that I know what I'm doing. I guarantee you I really don't. That'll probably hold it together for all of 3 seconds. What is this piece? I don't even know what that piece is. Okay, not worried about it. We need to connect these two, because otherwise, the second I pop engines on this, it's going to be a big problem. So, let's see. We're just going to start taping. We're just going to tape it together and hope. That's not what I want to do. Again, not quite what I was aiming for. Why is it connecting like that? That's weird. Yeah, that'll definitely hold. Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't look good. Alright. So we got the pants. We're gonna need to put more of these on the bottom, I think, because I don't trust these pants. Okay. And... Oh. Okay. And then... one more for luck. That will probably, like I said, hold together for all of 4 seconds. Okay. Tail connector A. Looks like that. Straight out the back. But tail connector B won't even connect. Awesome. Tubular. Why doesn't it want to connect? Okay, B looks like that, so I feel like that's more in the spirit of the pants. Can I get it connected on both of these? Who knows? Okay, like that way. Just so I can get that attached. And then reattach that. There. This is, something. This is something. You know what? There are planes that have, like, there's 2 legs that go out the back, kinda, and then there's the tail, and it's kind of like, almost like a table shape. Maybe I could do something like that. Alright. Alright, alright, I got an idea now. This is gonna be something. But I think I got an actual idea for what to do this time. Yeah. I was hoping. I mean, we're not gonna worry about the tape holding it together, but the rest is probably fine. Okay. That looks about as lined up as it's ever gonna get. I unalign that somehow. Yeah, it looks okay-ish. Okay, so we just need to get the engines and the wings on, and that's the part I'm worried about, because getting wings of an appropriate size is a bit of a problem. I'm almost building like a little guy here. Okay, there's that wing, the swept wing, but it doesn't seem to have any actual control surfaces there on it. What am I gonna do? You know what? We gotta think like Kerbals. How would a Kerbal build this? Alright. Oh no. Oh no. You know, it gets worse every time I look at it. Why are those, like, not aligned? Oh, because it's clipping into it. That's why. I can't mirror it. I'm just gonna have to manually line them up as best as I can. Okay. Holy crap, I kind of nailed it. Okay. This is a bad idea. Now we need to get some, like, engines on this guy. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll help us with the lift. It's definitely making these two way too small, though. But we're not gonna worry about it. We are going to get some intakes in here. Five. Two. Oh, wait, two. That's no. What? Wait, why is this the best one? That's funny. So I think the maneuver here is to try and, like, Boeing this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's too small of an intake, but... Okay, I think I got a vision? Maybe? Engines... Turbofan. I mean, it's not looking 100% horrible. Just 90%. I'm definitely gonna have to move this, though, because I want to try and, like, get the wings mirrored. Because if I can get the wings mirrored... Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's much better. Now I think I can move these bad boys under the wings, like so. Kind of. That's clipping into it. I don't know. I don't think that's connecting right. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Okay. I think we can do something here. I think I'm actually reaching the point where I'm starting to develop a brain cell. Alright, these need to go. Because they are bad and horrible. But if we can get a proper tail wing on this, we might actually cook a little. Emphasis on might. That looks so bad. Those tails are too big. I guarantee you they're way too big. I need a tail that's not giant. I stick this... Then I take this one and I stick this... here. Those should be roughly lined up. Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, I don't know. It's looking kind of good. It's not. Okay, I think we just gotta slap some wheels on this and pray. It'd be nice if I could get like another one of these. You know what? I mean, Boeing did put theirs in the wing, so maybe I can get away with that. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it won't crash into itself. Maybe. I don't know. It could work. Maybe. Yeah, just have it just barely bump out over the wing. Or even better, get it under the frickin' thing. Okay. You know what? Wait, this is starting to look a bit more like a fighter. Oh, you should definitely get it. You should definitely get this game. This is looking a bit more like a fighter plane almost. Like a really bad one that wouldn't win the war, but like a fighter plane nonetheless. I wonder if I could slip some afterburners in this too, or if that's just doing too much. Okay, it's not looking entirely bad. Just gotta stick some wheels on it and pray. And not do the wheels like chicken legs. That might help. Give out there. Not a fast plane, but a functional one. I hope so. I hope it functions. I don't have high hopes. I don't think those wheels are lined up even remotely. Okay. Yeah. I decided to change tactics on it, because, what I was doing before was too small and completely uncontrollable, but this one I got a much better feeling about. I used the pants method, in which I desperately taped them together. And I have zero hopes for it to actually hold. Alright. Alright. Let's get this named, saved, and piloted. See if it'll work. Okay, no, Jebediah, I know you want to die, but we're not doing that yet. We're gonna send Roger and Cam Hat. Daring duo. Alright, let's see. I don't have high hopes, but they're higher for this than they were before for the other one. Ooh, she a bouncy one. I saw that. I'm not counting on the balancing. I feel like there's going to be a real balance problem here. I probably should have put the back landing gear that's holding it even on the wings. But hey, who's gonna know? Okay. Oh, there's a tilt there that I don't like when I try to turn. I'm really hoping that I'm pushing the right button. Hey, nice, fair enough. Whoa! Okay, Okay, so our tail fins are definitely too small, I think. But they lived. That's a good sign. It's a good sign that they didn't die. Okay, we definitely need to make the tail a bit paler. Taller, if you will. I'm very good at building boats, apparently. Alright. Tail, 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 tail. These ones are too small. I didn't want to use the big stupid one, but the big stupid one is more and more looking like the one that I'm gonna need. Alright. It'd be funny if I could put them on the wings, but I don't think it's gonna let me, and that's probably for the best. Alright. That's one. And that's the wrong one. That's two. I gotta make sure they're lined up somewhat. Okay. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay. That's looking lined up a bit. And now the landing gear. I think more is probably the best option. Or it's not the best option, but we gotta put more because this thing is not stable enough. Oh god, I didn't want to rotate the wings. I wanted to rotate the landing gear that is now phased into the wing. Here we go. This is definitely the best way to put in landing gear. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, that looks awful. Maybe. Maybe it'll work. Maybe. I can only hope. Pick that up a little higher. Bring this down a little lower. That low. Or maybe it's good where it is. Eh. Maybe? Let's find out. High hopes for this one. It's very bouncy. Don't like that bounce. Why are you tilting? I didn't even start the thing yet, and it's already moving. That's probably fine. So, the SP is up, correct? Okay, so it does kind of wobble, but at least now that we've got the, what do you call it? Wheels on the sides there. Oh, and yep. I should have known that was gonna happen. Okay, we got like way too much something. There's forces here that I don't understand. Because the second it lifts off, it flips back, and that's not what I need. To spaceplane. Okay. I fear that these tails are too big, but when I make them smaller, I have the same problem, which means the wings are giving too much lift, and I need something to do the opposite of that. which you would think would be these, but these don't help either. The wings are giving too much lift. I know that much. So I think I need to move them further back. Okay. The wings are giving way too much lift. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. So I need this. Okay. Now, if I get some wings here, don't need them to be big wings, but I was definitely getting too much lift, and that's why it's tilting backward. So I need something to counteract that. Maybe. 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 We're gonna find out. But when your plane is tilting back like that, you're getting way too much lift, and that throws you into a stall, and that throws the whole shebang off, which is not what I want. But I can't figure out what I'm doing, because I need the big wings for the room. But when I have the big wings, it's too much lift. So what does one do? One realizes they have the throttle set to 0. Okay. So the thing is like, we can't get enough lift to take off, but the second we're off... Oh, wait. Oh! Okay. Okay, we are up somehow. We are tilting, which is bad, but, we are off the ground now. Yeah, SAS might help. It might be a little late for SAS because we are tilting and that's bad, but, like, we got off the ground. Oh, okay, I was the one turning it the wrong way. That was on me. I just realized that the controls are backward. But we got it off the ground. Q and E do roll. I didn't realize that. Okay, but we actually got it off the ground, which means this is a feasible design. It's feasible, I'm just not flying it right now. That's something. I can actually work with this. Finally, we're making like a smidge of progress. Okay, so we started rolling because I was holding the A key, thinking it would turn me, you know, that way. It does not. So, it's backward. But, I've got something now. Okay. The second I lift off, because I can actually lift off now, I just have to steer better. But we actually have a plane that can fly now! It's a miracle! Oh, okay, okay, easy does it. Turn on SAS. We have a somewhat flyable plane. This is a plane that I need to constantly, like, micromanage, but we are off the ground now. I think this is the first successful thing I've done today. Awesome. We do appear to be turning weirdly enough. You know, it feels like it's on a balance board, and like once I get it turning one way, it just wants to kind of keep turning that way. But this is good. I definitely need to, like, micromanage it, or it doesn't like to fly, but it does fly. It just doesn't like it. Oh, this is so good! Okay. Let's not roll over, please. I wish I could retract the landing gear, and it looks like it's retractable, but I don't know how, if there's a button. Because that would reduce the drag immensely. But we're actually flying. It's a friggin' miracle. I'm noticing it does keep trying to tilt to the side, so this is uneven somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Oop, easy. Yeah, this doesn't like to balance, but I don't care. It's off the ground. That's a win for me. It's slow, but it works. Now, if I threw afterburners on this, I'd get a lot more speed, but good god, this would not fly well. I can already tell that it would hate me because I'm just constantly hitting keys on my keyboard just to keep this semi-balanced. And it's not liking it. It is fighting me, but we are, like, kind of flying. Yeah, it's definitely not optimal, but honestly, I'm just impressed that I managed to get something off the ground without it blowing up. So, this is good. This is really good. Because from here, now I can make it fast, because I know how to get it off the ground, kind of. Yay! Oh, we're losing altitude now. Because I have to keep pointing it upward or it doesn't like to, you know. Also, this is me holding, like, full turn. It doesn't want to turn. It just kind of goes straight. Oh, but this is good. I'm actually trying to turn this. It does not want to turn at all. That's interesting. It's funny, though. Like, I'm holding full... I was holding full left and it wasn't turning. Full right and it doesn't want to turn. It's incredibly stable, but at what cost? I have to kind of roll it, and rolling leads to a different problem. Actually, that's some really good roll recovery. Look at that. Yeah, I'm off the ground finally. My yaw is bleeding into my roll. I don't know. I mean, I was looking at the thing, and the yaw barely moves when I roll, so maybe? Regardless, it's got some really good roll recovery. Like, look. Full inversion, and I can catch it back just like that. It doesn't want to turn is the only thing. That's funny, though. Like, look at that. I'm holding the full turn, and it just does not want to. I can fly it sideways. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's probably gonna crash now, but that's funny. This is a weirdly controllable plane, but only for, like, doing cool turns. It just doesn't want to, like, actually turn. That's interesting. I wonder if it's the two tail fins causing that. Because it could be. It could be the two tail fins causing that issue, but if that's the problem, I don't know how to fix that. It would be funny if... Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait. I just got an idea. This is probably a very bad idea, but I did just get an idea, and I'm curious about it now. What happens if I put it, like, on the edge of the wing? And not like this. And I should probably also mirror it, but, what if I just do this and just, like, put some tiny tails on the wings? I wonder if that would help with my problem here. I don't think it will, but I'm genuinely really curious now. Yeah, that's like barely connected. Huh. I wonder. I wonder. Oh, that's not even connected to the wing, actually. Maybe we should, you know, like that. I mean, there's a logic to this. You can see what I'm getting at, right? I don't know if it'll work. I don't think it will, but you can see what the logic I'm kind of getting at with this is. Kinda. Kinda. And I'm thinking that instead of having 4 jet engines, we chuck those and throw some afterburners on. just for fun. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Connect. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm wondering if, like, I should have the regular engines fire first or the afterburners. I think I should have the regulars first and then the afterburners just to see if I can get some speed on this, but I'm wondering. I wonder if this will work. And I know that I'm going over time for my stream, but I'm just I want to see if this works. Whether or not it works, I will wrap the stream up, but I'm very curious about this version. Okay. The other question is if this can even get off the ground with only 2 engines, because it took 4. It took 4 the first time, so if it gets off the ground with 2, that's a win. If not, then we might have an entirely different issue. That's how this plane is. I solve one problem and then I have 3 more confusing ones. Because, like, when it works fine on the ground, it doesn't like to fly. When it likes to fly, it's not big on the ground. Okay. I am full throttle and it's not lifting. And I get the sinking feeling that the second I go off the edge of this runway, it's gonna lift and I'm gonna flip. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is not bad. I'm gonna turn SAS back on because I forgot. We still don't seem to be able to turn. Yeah, this thing doesn't want to turn. That's okay though. Because what I'm more concerned with is getting some altitude and then throwing the afterburners on just to see what kind of speed we can pick up, if any. But I want to get more than 600 meters, because this is a little questionable. Whoa. I'm also noticing that if I tilt back slightly... Wow, that's an interesting angle of attack. That's a little steep. I mean, we're not flipping, but good God, no wonder it doesn't like me. I didn't realize that that was our angle. And we are at 92. 91. Okay, I'm turning on the afterburners because this is a problem. We have much more speed with the other engines. Okay. Let's see if we can hit 200 at least. Because we had 240 the first time. I want to see if we can hit 240 with this design, or if we gotta go back to the drawing board on it. Because this is... Dang. I'm also noticing that those are turned. And hands-off controls here, I don't know why those are turned. But whatever. So if we hit 240, okay. If we go above 240, even better. We can't turn, so I guess it's good that we're going around the globe because we can't turn. Oh, we're topping out at 178. That's worse. Oh, actually, if we angle ourselves so we're more horizontal, then we do pick up speed, but we lose altitude. But we are getting some speed going now. 270, 280. Okay, I just have to be mindful of my altitude. Hey, now we're getting some speed. 300. That's better. That is definitely better. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta be very careful with the pitch. Okay, can we get like a little up piece? So we seem to top out at around 300. Because then it starts to pitch weird. But other than that, 300's not bad. It's definitely better than where we were earlier. We can hit 330. That's not bad. But we lose altitude. Okay, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Alright, this maintains our speed, and this gives us altitude. Interesting. I'm not sure where our boundary for high altitude is, because I'm at 5,000 meters. So, I don't know. But 321 is definitely a lot better for speed than we were before. I just can't turn the thing around. It is actively fighting me. You get to go forward and that's it. And it doesn't like recovering from rolls as much either, I'm noticing. It's definitely fighting more with that. Yeah, she don't want to turn. Not one bit. I'm wondering if I can do like a good water landing. Because if I can nail a water landing, I would be decently proud of myself. Okay, let's not roll over, please. Just want to try a water landing. However this ends is how it ends, but definitely gonna wrap the stream up after. You know, it really does like to hold whatever direction it's pointing though. I got the throttle off right now too, so this isn't that bad, honestly. Alright, let's see if we can do a water landing. Carefully. Carefully. You got a shadow. Okay, I'm like gliding way too much here for what I'm trying to do. Perfect water landing. Look at that. Nobody died. And the plane's intact. Yay! I consider that a success. Cover vessel. Alright. I don't know. I feel pretty good about that. I love this game. I know I was doing Graveyard Keeper for Tuesdays, but like, I love this game. But we're gonna wrap things up here. Random hiccup. But that'll be it for today. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to puzzle it out in my head why that won't turn. because I know you can make them turn. That's not a problem with the game. That's a problem with my aircraft. And I know I can load up the pre-made ones just to see how they function and try and go from there, but my brain's still going here, even though I have to wrap the stream up because I try not to go over time. I went 20 minutes over today, but it is so fun. Like, for anyone watching this, if you haven't played Kerbal Space Program, get it and play it. It is so much fun, and it's not that expensive. But that's gonna be it for today. So long, sayonara. See ya later. We'll be doing more Mario Galaxy on Saturday, so more space. But anyway, bye-bye.